lot of new faces.
Derek, you lost a guy that you developed a lot of chemistry with over the past couple of years, obviously.
Yeah.
What was your initial reaction when you saw Amari got traded?
Man, it was hard. Same with Khalil, you know, it's hard. More so because those guys are my friends, you know. They come over to my house, we play, as you know, pool basketball, they hang out with my kids, you know, all those kind of things. That's the hard thing, is not seeing my friend every day. And as soon as I got off the field, I had I wanted to come grab him, you know, before he headed out, but he was already out. And I got to my phone, he already sent me this long text and just all the stuff that we would talk about, you know. And it was, you know, honestly, just as a friend, you know, just being in this business, it was hard, you know, when I read it, because, you know, not only is he a good player and all those things, but, you know, you just want to spend more time with him. And so it was hard, but I'm happy, you know, for Coop, man. Go ball out. I want the best for him.
How did you find out about the trade?
When I came in the locker room, just grabbed my phone, you know, kind of. It was more of like a feeling of where's Coop, you know, and then you go to your phone, and then you kind of, you know, you just kind of assume after that.
How was the locker room kind of digesting? Now it's two big moves off.
Yeah.
Well, what's the mood?
Well, it's hard, you know. It's hard when you lose guys like that, especially when they're coming up, you know, on contract stuff, and then it gets to business type stuff, and then that's hard, you know. And so just being one of the guys in that locker room, you sit there and you know it's hard, but at the same time, it doesn't matter who's here or who's not here. This organization is going to keep moving on. It's going to keep going forward no matter what. And so we have games to get ready for, games to win, and the guys that care about, you know, working hard and caring about giving their best even when the success hasn't been right there in front of you. You know, those are the guys that, you know, knuckle down and they understand that we got a job to do still.
Eric, John talked about making decisions that are good for the future, building for the future. How difficult how difficult is that for you as a player, knowing obviously you guys are going out there each Sunday playing games now?
Yeah.
The future doesn't really do much. The future graphics don't really do much for you.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, obviously the future looks good, right? You know, with all the money and picks and all those kind of things, that's a positive. And you know, for me, you know, being in my 5th year, it's hard. It definitely is hard, if I'm being honest. You know, just going out there, and I feel like we've you know, had to do this a couple of times. You know, in my early 5 years, and you know, that part's hard. But at the same time, it doesn't change my mindset. You know, you guys know that. Good things, bad things. It doesn't change who I am and how I work. You know, I still have a job to do. I still, you know, and it's going to be harder. You know, without, you know, Coop, it's going to be harder without Khalil. We knew that. It's not going to make it easier, especially for, you know, us, for a quarterback or anything like that. But that's no excuse. We need to go perform and we need to go win games, and that's my mindset, and that's how a lot of our guys, offensively, you know, we're in the meetings together. Offensively speaking, that's how we feel.
When you trade an All-Pro defensive end and you trade a Pro Bowl wide receiver in a couple months' time, people think, well, perhaps anybody can be traded. There's speculation that the whole roster is open, and your name has been among those as a possibility. You seem like you're aware of that. What are your thoughts about that speculation and possibility even? I don't know how possible it is that you yourself can be traded.
Oh, man. Well, I think my brother told me when I came to the NFL, if they cut Peyton Manning, they're going to cut you someday too. And so that's always a realization for anybody in our locker room. We all have to show up and give our best on the practice field, the meeting room, and all those kind of things to make sure we're around, you know, for the long haul. And so, but to be honest with you, I'm quarterback here today. I have confidence I'll be here tomorrow. And when we turn this around, I'm very confident I'm going to be here when we do that as well.
Do you ask John about am I on the block, or do you check with the coaches and Reggie and see where?
Just the way that they communicate. I never had to ask a question, honestly. The way they communicate to me, that's not even something that we even think about, you know. Just the things that we talk about, you know, obviously privately. Just the way it's communicated, I'm trying to, you know, answer, but you know, that's just how it is.
Derek, talk about going through this before the building process before when you first came in. Do you remember imagine when you guys were a 12-win team just 2 years ago that you'd be doing this?
I didn't. I don't think any of us did, really. But then, you know, when you get a new coach, you know, obviously we had the year, and then we lost Coach Del Rio. You get a new coach. You know, that they're going to build it, you know, the way they see fit, you know, and that's just how it goes. That's this league. And, you know, all you do is control what you control. I come in here and I bust my tail. No one can deny that. I give it everything I can for the city of Oakland, for our fans, for our teammates, you know, for my family, for my faith. I'm never going to give it anything less than my best. So no matter what, you know, it's not ideal. It's not what I imagined it to be. But I still come to work joyful and thankful that I'm here.
Derek, you were last time you guys played the Colts here Christmas Eve, you were a 12-win team.
Yeah.
Who knows what happened? And
Yep.
do you think you're a better quarterback now than the guy who was hurt that night?
Oh yeah, I think honestly we were more we executed as a team better, but I definitely feel like a better player. I'm smarter. I know more. You know, talent-wise, I think you know, after the last year just recovering from injury, I'm back to my strength and my speed and how I want it to be. I absolutely believe that I have nothing but the best out in front of me. You know, I really do believe that.
There was a report that came out a couple of days ago that suggested that you have a fractured relationship with some teammates and that
Yeah.
confidence is made up. I think you maybe addressed that a little bit
Yeah.
on Twitter, but do you have any response to anyone else?
No, man, I don't pay that any mind. You can just go talk to those guys. You know, if they don't want to put their name on it, I'm gonna leave it as what it is. It's nothing to me. You know, if they want to come say it to my locker, I've had plenty of tough discussions standing right here with teammates, and those are some of the guys that text me yesterday saying, "Don't worry about this bull crap," you know, that kind of stuff. And I can't tell you how many texts I got from former teammates I have now, and all of these things that, you know, it's just when you're losing, crap happens.
Derek, you develop a thick skin as a professional athlete.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously. Did you ever in a million years think that at some point you would have to defend yourself against an accusation that you were crying on the football field?
No, never. I broke my back. I broke my ankle. I didn't cry then, so I guess the shoulder was really tough for me. But you know, it was funny, man. My trainer actually sent me some pictures of me working out, making the same face. So I guess I cry when I train too. But you know, it just is what it is when you're losing, man. Just like any technique or anything you do as a player, when you're losing, when things are tough, when things are happening, we know how that goes, man. I know how it goes. I've been doing it too long, you know. But I never thought I'd have to do that.
You guys are considered to have some of the best fan support in the NFL, maybe
Oh, yeah.
sports as a whole. A lot of season ticket holders have jerseys of 52. Of course, he's not here
Yeah.
anymore. They have jerseys, Amari, and he's gone as well. Team's 1-5, and it seems like it's really looking toward the future.
Yeah.
Would you understand if at some point this season and the wins don't happen, that the atmosphere at the Coliseum feels less like the Coliseum you've come to know? Would you understand that? Would you appreciate fans from that standpoint, given the relocation and all?
I mean, I understand absolutely where they're coming from. I think we talked about that, you know, last year when we all found out, right? I mean, I understand. Obviously, those are decisions above, you know, my pay grade. You know, I don't have any control over that. I'm just trying to throw completions, right? But you know, I don't think that our fans will change. Like, I really don't feel the Coliseum will change. It's still going to be rowdy. It's still going to be tough. They're still going to expect wins and those kind of things, just like when I first got here. Our fans are loyal. You know, it's usually the people that make the negative comments that are heard the loudest. And there's, you know, you find so much of that, and that's what we hear so much all the time, that you forget about the loyal ones that have been here forever. You know, and they've seen playoff droughts, and they've seen losing season after losing. They've seen it all, and they continue to support their team in hopes, just like we have hopes, to make it better and get it right. You know, and so. Well, I'd be surprised if it changed, because I know our fans, I know how loyal they are, but I understand their pain. I really do.
Two more, guys.
Derek, why do you think that Amari's production had fallen off this year? How do you explain that?
You know, I don't know. You know, that's a better question for a coach. You know, for his coach. You know, probably EB would know better. But you know, it's tough, man, because the guy works hard. You know, he's a good route runner. He has all the talent in the world, and sometimes, you know, you're just covered. You know, sometimes, you know, he was open and he made big explosive plays. You know, I don't know the fine-tuning things. I'm not a receivers coach, you know, but I do know this, that he has the talent moving forward to be dynamic and to be unstoppable.
Derek, how does this offense adjust with no Amari now?
Go ahead. That was twice. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I get you.
1-5 though, it's kind of intangible for players. It can be hard to keep focus.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, the focus of the team as a whole.
Yeah.
How do you get it to where it needs to be?
Oh, it's hard. There's no doubt about it. It's not easy. We're human, right? We work our tails off to win. We work our tails off, you know, to do those things. And when you're not winning, it sucks. There's nothing like losing in the NFL, and there's also nothing like winning in the NFL, you know. And so the focus of our leadership group, the focus of the guys whose voices need to be heard, is we keep coming in. We believe we're doing the right things, you know, schematically. We believe we're doing those right things, honestly. You know, we believe in our coaches. We've seen it work, except when we screw it up as players, you know. And so we know that if we keep working, that, you know, good things are going to come. You know, it doesn't stay like this forever. Trust me, I know that. You know, it doesn't stay like this forever. And so I think the mindset right now for some of the guys is, man, they just want to be here, when it's when it goes right.
Last one, John.
How does the offense adjust? No Marshawn, no Amari. How do you?
Yeah. So obviously you had plays specifically designed for them, but I'll say this: that our Coach Gruden, he does a fantastic job of even back in April having a plan for Doug Martin, Jalen Richard, Martavis when he got here, Jordy, all those guys, Carrier, he's got a plan for everybody. And so when we come in the building, on a Wednesday or on a Monday, whatever when we're installing the plays, it's like, okay, who are we attacking? What plan are we using? That kind of thing. So trust me, he's been prepared if anything goes wrong with anybody. And so we'll be ready. We'll have something ready.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks, Derek.